Okay, I was up in the Black Hills camp. I was working for the old Zed Cross, and it was my own kind of country there. I was cook, I was crew, and I was the boss. And the afternoon of that their year was coming on, as I recall, and the summer had left the Cap Rock, and it slid right on down into fall. And the days was warm and pleasant, but the nights was kind of sharp, but I had a nice little cabin to keep the cold wind off my tarp. And the aspen leaves had turned yellow, and the bees was buzzing around their hives, and man, it was just one of them kind of days. It was just great to be alive. And I was just jogging along that morning, looking out beneath my hat. I figured I'd make a little circle down to Silver Dollar Flat, and maybe brand some big slick yearling with the address of his farm, because I really had the need to limber up my old stiff roping arm. And I just traveling down this little wooded draw. I come around the corner, man, I was amazed at what I saw. I just pulled up there gawking, and my eyes went all afog. There's a big old brindle he-bear. He's digging ants out from a log. Now my heart began to pounding, and I couldn't get no air, and I knew there'd never be a better chance than to rope myself a bear. And I had my rope dallied solid, and I built my loop with care, and I let out a cowboy war whoop, and I tied right into that there bear. Now that beast, he heard me coming, and he headed for the trees. Oh, no moss growing under him, because he sure did split the breeze. But I come right in behind him, and it's like that Bible story told. I cast my bread upon the waters, and come back 1,000-fold. And I threw the slack right at him, and I turned my pony neat. I heard him grunt and hit the ground as I jerked him off his feet. And I towed him toward the timber, just like it should be done. Man, there ain't nothing to it, man. Roping bears is just lots of fun. But in the timber, I got busy. I was ducking limbs and brush and such. I never had much time to check my cargo very much. My thoughts were breaking him to lead. At least that's what I'd hoped. And when I looked at bear, he come hand over hand right up that rope. Now things started looking different. So I told him, okay, Bruin, I said, I'll just pay a little more attention to this little job I'm doing. I'll just zig and zag and I'll circle, and you just follow me, or I might bang your head in a big old jackpine tree. Well, I zigged and I zagged and I circled, but it came to no avail. Hell, next time I checked on Teddy, he's right at my horse's tail. About that time, my pony, he made a funny little jump, and that bear come up that rope right across my horse's rump. Now I yelled and I squealed and I hollered and I slapped him with my hat. But old Bruin, he's determined now. He just doesn't savvy scat. And I know a bad one's a coward way out is a bad one in anybody's books, but that's the only one left open, so that's the one I took. I just bailed off and I chucked it to him, and a big rock broke my fall. And I told him, okay, Bruin, you just bought her all. And they went crashing through the timber, and I realized, of course, that I just lost a damn good saddle, and the company had lost a horse. And them thoughts and lots more like him was running through my mind as I tromped on down that cow trail trying to leave that wreck behind. And how is a man to tell it when the boss is standing there that you just took a damn good horse and saddle and just give it to a bear? Then I heard a sound behind me, and that noise began to swell, right back where I just come from, and I wondered what the hell. And then I looked, I seen my horse, he's coming. He's jogging down that slope, but now that bear's up in that saddle, and he's got a loop built in my rope.